So I don't think it is a sending off for Trossard. I don't think it's a second yellow. My opinion being that
you're Arsenal supporter.
I know,
you're
but
Arsenal
I try
supporter.
to be objective. I try to
try,
be objective.
No, but you're not. You're not.
No, but listen. Here's my thought. I think there's a difference between common sense and letter of the law, and we hear that back and forth, back and forth. On
Which
one
paragraph
hand,
is common sense? Which paragraph is common sense?
I think
It's
any
all over.
referee should have common sense. So
Yeah,
I think
okay.
so I think the discretion being in this case is that my problem is the inconsistency. So if you have then one rule applied,
Arteta.
no. If you have one rule applied, I can go several ways. One, I see the inconsistency of the refereeing decisions across the board. So I see a kick off the ball. Don't get me started on Rice, by the way, which was never a sending off.
Two wrong doesn't make a good.
Two doesn't make. But then I see the same referee making the same inconsistent decisions and not applying that discretion where he's applied it elsewhere.
So then he should do the same mistake again. Trossard kicked the ball away, Marcus.
But I'm sure it's not a mistake. But it's a conscious decision of him to say, here I give Szoboszlai in the last game, he kicked it. I'm not going to give him yellow there, but in this case I am. Then I see that I'm not, and I don't like being the referee guy. But then we remember the situation with Kovacic last year. The comments being, I don't want to ruin the game.
Marcus,
but
first of all, they will never. Consistency is not to do it all. To have the line to always do it wrong. So what you have got to discuss now, Marcus, was it right or wrong when you kick the ball away when you got one yellow?
Let's discuss that.
That is interesting.
And let's discuss that.
Your argument that Declan Rice shouldn't be done. Yes, it should be taken, because if you're in a club and Declan Rice, Trossard, I don't see them as ugly players, dirty players at all. I think they are great role models, but you can't do mistakes like that. In this season, I think this is Arsenal 2 times get a red card for that.
But it seems like that's the only teams that do it are Arsenal. This seems like the only teams that do it are Arsenal then, because they're the only ones getting...
That sentence killed all neutrality. It's only Arsenal. They're so against us.
But we can find situations in the past as well, already this season, by the same ref, in which that consistent supposed letter of the law hasn't been applied. But let's handle the situation.
So Oliver Twist, or Michael Oliver is also now, he is against Arsenal.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I do still think that, and by the way, a fantastic matchup yesterday. No one wants to see the game ruined as such. I actually don't think the situation itself warrants a second yellow. I thought, upon looking at it, and I don't know what version they've stuck to, whether it's the challenge or the kick away that has now been warranting the yellow. But what I would say...
Delay. Away.
So what I would say that, and we both played, but you've played in Premier League grounds, you played in even more intense atmospheres than I have. You're up for the challenge, you win it. Bear in mind, it's overtime of overtime in first half. Arsenal being pressed back. He doesn't win the challenge. He makes the challenge, and then he wants to just get it away. It's the last fucking kick of the first half.
Okay,
he goes in there. The reaction time is less than a second as well.
No, start swearing. So then we got to land this. But
no.
Well, if you know Michael Oliver, Marcus, if you know Michael Oliver, he will never do anything that everybody will love. So if he do that at home at City, he will probably do the opposite. So that is the type of referee that he is. What your point is that I can give you, that's the only point I can give you, is that Trossard, in his mind, is in the dressing room. But still, you can't kick the ball away.
I don't think, when we conclude this, I don't think he's that stupid, so to speak, that he's...
I'm not saying he's stupid.
No, but that he's kicking the ball off and gets warned for that. I actually think that he's in the moment, less than a second, he's just thinking, get this away, let's finish this first half, and then kicks it away because he wants to relieve the pressure, get into half. That is what I also see.
Was it great management of the referee? No. Was it common sense? No. Did he kick the ball away and got a second yellow card? Yes. And by this, I use my mandate as a dad to say, see you later.